Pressure, defined in science as the physical force exerted on an object, and defined in life as the persuading force that gets you to do something. Ultimately, pressure is something we create ourselves. It's the urge to get something done or to try even harder. It's something that can both drive us and drain us. But why do we let the pressure get to us sometimes? This week, I've been thinking a lot about how pressure plays a role in my life, and I'm sure yours too. On my journey to become more technical, I've noticed that I've started to put these things called self-imposed timelines on myself. Self-imposed timelines are basically the deadlines that you create for yourself to complete something. So for example, I want to get this feature done by X, or I want to ship this video by Y. These timelines are great and all because they keep you accountable, but sometimes they can be pretty stressful. Good pressure is the kind that forces you to grow and keeps you accountable. To me, documenting this journey on YouTube is kind of my way of fabricating good pressure. Bad pressure, on the other hand, is the kind that blocks you and drains you. As the weeks pass, I've been feeling a little bit more of that bad pressure. And I think the reason why is because as I progress on this journey, the obvious reason is to grow, to try to build more complex features, create even better videos. And in doing so, it requires more time. What I'm trying to get at is that I'm realizing that pressure can be affected by different factors in our life, and these factors can be toggled. For example, in my case, if I want to code more complex features, then perhaps instead of shipping it in a week, I spend a little bit more time to flesh that out and actually learn. If I want to create better videos, then perhaps I shouldn't be afraid to change up my process and how I create my videos. You essentially want to turn any of that bad pressure back into good pressure. Don't be afraid to adapt the systems and expectations that you've set for yourself in order to grow in a way that's healthy for you. I'm currently 30 minutes into a 3-hour YouTube tutorial and I'm just so sleepy right now, so I decided to come film this and just tell you that, because if not, I will literally fall asleep. Good morning. So in an attempt to be a lot more efficient, I'm actually going to use my 1-hour commute to continue watching that YouTube tutorial on the T3 stack. Let's see how this goes. So I just got to build space in a call room right now, and I tried to watch the tutorial on my phone, but it literally wouldn't load, so yeah, that didn't work out. It's a new day today, and I'm currently walking to build space to finish the new feature. Last week, I was working on a feature that would essentially allow people to see AI-generated images for the letters that they submit on FromAStranger.com. As a quick recap, that is the first project of the 3 projects that I'm gonna build in the next 3 months. This week, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the implementation and how I got this project to work. Honestly, it was a little bit more for API implementation practice, so it was really fun to play around with both OpenAI and Leap's APIs. I essentially used OpenAI to take the letter and summarize it into a prompt that could then be fed into Leap. Leap is what essentially generates the images in whatever style you want. I drew a bunch of line art images on my iPad, fed that into Leap to train my own model, and now every single image is in a continuous line art style, which is honestly really, really cool. Leap is also actually the sponsor of this video, which is super exciting, and they are really awesome for adding AI to your apps in minutes. With Leap, you can generate AI images, whether that's for stock, for logos, or anything else in between. You can also train your own custom models, which I personally really love, and they're actually expanding into music. So who knows, maybe for the next feature, we'll have AI generated music for each letter. Their APIs are super easy to get started with and build off of. And just in case you're anything like me and you accidentally generate 77 cat images out of your 100 free credits, I got you. I have a code, mylene leaps, for 100 free additional photos. But that's enough of that, let's get back to the rest of the vlog. Well, I'm setting up for the first ever Discord accountability call, which is pretty exciting. It's starting in literally 3 minutes, so we'll see who actually shows up and if people share what they shipped. As the weeks pass, I feel like I'm finally starting to feel a little bit more confident in my ability to code. I still got a long way to go, but it's pretty exciting, and August is just around the corner, which means it's almost time to get started with my next project.
Oh boy.